Oh, maybe we will take a ptarmigan if we can find one. Oh my god, there's a wolf up here. Okay, I did not know wolves could come up here.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
Welcome back, my friends, to the Long Dark. We are in the last lonely house in Sundered Pass. Last episode, this is where we got. Last episode, we found a really cool bridge over here. I think this curves a little bit, so it is possible that that bridge connects somewhere over here. I don't know. But it also could connect to something else. We don't know. So, we didn't know whether there was any shelter over there, so we couldn't go because we were tired and cold. It was nighttime, so we couldn't map it, so we're going to have to go back up there at some point. But I think last episode we had decided, hey, we're at the last lonely house, we got some food down here. There's parts of this valley here that we haven't even looked at yet. And it's probably worth looking at them to see if there's anything down here. And I don't think, we were kind of hoping we could, when we went up here, go around this way and like maybe get a good map, but we're not going to be able to do that because this only goes northwest. So we have to go down here if we want to map it anyway, so we may as well do that. So that's the theory. Let's just check our situation here. Yeah, we got some things we can harvest. Sounds very windy outside. So, right. How many doses do we need left? 16. It's daytime, so we probably could take a dose now. But maybe we'll save it for, since it's going to be a tea, we'll save it for when we need to stay warm. So we got 11, 12, 13, 14 doses left. And we need 16. So we still need 2 more doses. That's okay. I'm sure we'll find them. Alright. Let me see. I guess we could repair this. Let's do it. Yeah. Nothing in the thermos. Alright, I think I'm gonna go, yeah, even this, like, you've got, these are really light, but if you have enough of them, it adds up. So I think I'm gonna, oh, I wanna grab this, of course. I think I'm gonna make a pile. I wish I had a container in here. I wish there was a container in here. Okay, well, there's a container outside, so we need to go outside and see what the weather's like anyway. So I think we're going to put some stuff in the container outside. Let's see that. Not as convenient. Wow, yeah, it's pretty blustery. Alright, let's go over here. Here's our container. I wish we could move it, but we can't. So, let's see, what are we going to put in it? I think we could put a couple of those in there. We could probably put that in there. I want to travel a little bit lighter. Put all of those in there, except for maybe a couple. I don't know how much that helps, but we're not going out in this weather anyway. Alright, let's get warm. Yeah, that's pretty blustery. Alright, well, what are we going to do while we are sitting around here waiting? Can't do that without a hatchet. Can't do that without a hatchet. We do have a hatchet, but it's not here. I think we have enough cloth right now, so... yeah, not really sure what we can do while we're waiting other than just wait. I guess we'll take our dose. So now we had 16. Wait, did that do anything? Huh. I don't think that did anything. Okay, that's weird, because I'm pretty sure I didn't take a dose yesterday. Oh well, okay, I may have just wasted a dose, but if I did, I did. I need to pay closer attention to when I take those. Alright, well, let's wait a little longer. Yeah, it's gonna be an all-night blizzard. I hate just passing time like this. But at least we have food and water. Alright, let's drink, let's sleep. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Oh, it's an Aurora. Briefly. Briefly an Aurora. Okay, sounds calmer. So let's grab that. Let's look outside. Yeah, much nicer. Okay. Let's go. Fill up first. Okay, so we're going to hug this wall down here this time and see what's what. Grab some sticks as we go so we can have a warm-up fire when we need it. There's that lake. And there was something where the rabbits were that we never really did look at. So that's still a mystery. We'll have to go down there and see what that is. Ooh. There's a deer. Or is that a wolf? That's a wolf. I think it's a wolf. He just had his neck up. Yeah, that's a wolf. Okay. He does not see me, so let's just kind of skirt around him. So that's that cave that leads up. It's not warm. but it's a way to get up to the top. Bunnies. Sometimes that means there's another cave. Let's see. Okay, so this is a lake with a little river. We're gonna leave you bunnies for now. Oh, there's a climbing spot right here. Let's see what's up here. The higher we go, the better our sketch will be. So there's that. If there's a place to get warm up here, that would be awesome. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Even has some coal in it.
My fingers feel numb.
Yep, but we are in a nice... Look at that. That's cool. A rim grill. Oh, there's a whole... That's awesome. There's like a whole setup here. 2 beds. 2 beds. I wonder if they have different 2%. 2%. No, they're the same. Alright, I could hang out here. This is great. Anything else? Oh yeah, look at that. Backpack. Maybe there's a house key. No, no house key. Okay, well this is a good find. This is definitely a good find. No charcoal. Alright, but I got charcoal. Let's map. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Is this cave the only thing up here? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, let's take a look over here. There's that rope climb that leads to that cave area. More down there. There's a stump, so there's probably some reishi. Okay, let's warm up in here and then we'll head out.
Can't feel my hands.
Warm up our teas while we're at it. Okay, let's go. Head back down this way, see if we can find more. More reishi to heal us from our intestinal parasites. What's up here? Yeah, I know it seems weird, but I do like to hug the edges, because that's how you define the space, and then from there you can kind of fill it in, so that's what we're doing here. I don't want to use teas to warm up right now, because it's actually kind of nice out, and we can do a warm-up fire if we need to, and get another sketch from over here. grab some of these. Actually, we'll have plenty of sticks. Do a nice warm-up fire. Probably won't even have to use coal. Oh, this is how we came in. This is how we came in. Alright. This is how we came in. Okay. So let's walk over here and take a look down this basin here. See if we can see what's what. Okay. Yeah, this is how we came in. Okay. Good. So you can get up here this way. Alright. That's not hard. Alright, so I don't know if I'm going to do a fire now that I know where this leads. But I might just do a...
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
sketch anyway. I'll be cold, but that's okay. Actually, put that one out. Grab a better one. Just to complete the sketch from this area. There we go.
Cold to think.
Awesome. Okay, let's head down. See any wildlife first? No? What's that? It's not a moose. I think it's a deer. I think it's a deer. Alright, we're gonna take that deer and cook him up. Because you can never have too much meat. Wish meat had more vitamin C. There he is. Awesome. Nice shot, if I do say so myself. Okay, I think we're gonna put the fire here, just so that it is potentially shielded. In case the... It's good to be, you know, in the wind shade of something. I don't know which direction the wind will come, but...
Come on.
But it might last a little longer if it's here, so... Yeah.
It worked.
Okay, we got everything off that. We're going to leave it mostly here. I think it's still light enough to explore a little bit, and it's still warm enough to explore a little bit, so I think we're going to keep exploring a little bit. So I guess we go all the way down to the end of this, and I think there is nothing down there. So we'll go up the other side here. Grab the stick. We'll go up the other side here. We still got some time on this fire. Just leave it. It has no heat left, but we have time left on it. If we want to warm up there, we can go put a few more sticks in it. And this is that area where there were those bunnies and something over here. It's a fire. With dog food. Ruined. I wonder if I can eat that since it's processed food and I have cooking 5. I guess we'll eventually find out, but probably not until... can't get up here. Probably not until...
It's getting dark out here.
Yeah, I know. It's
Time
actually
to look for shelter.
It's actually not that dark. Oh, it's a little trail. Does it go anywhere? No, it does not. It does not. Alright, do we have sketch from this side? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I think we have enough sketch from this side. Okay, well, there's no other lonely houses down here, even though that thing said last lonely house. It's also the first lonely house, so that was a little disappointing.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
We can go warm up at this fire a little bit before we head to our next destination. And I can't remember, again, if I took my dose today, but my stomach doesn't seem to be hurting me, so I think I'll just wait until it says my stomach's hurting and then I'll take it. Alright, so we need a couple sticks in here to warm up. Yeah, there was no... I did look for the reishi over there. There were no reishi. So that's a little disappointing. A little disappointing. We're not going to warm up very fast here. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we just head over to that cave and we'll spend the night there. Yeah, let's do that. We'll take some torches out of here. Alright. Take a couple more. One more. Here we go. Okay, let's go. So we'll go back to that cave. Spend the night there. And then figure out what's next. This is how we came down, but we can't get up there, I don't think. So we'll have to go around.
Goddamn freezing.
Oh, actually, it wasn't even up there. It was over here. That's right. I see it. Okay, so yeah, we're going to head over there. And we will spend the night in a cave. That'll help maybe a little bit with our cabin fever. Also, it's good to know a location where you can deal with cabin fever reasonably. So now we have 2 piles of meat just lying around. We got this one and the one in cougar territory. But I do like this cave. This is well situated. Protected from predators. And unlike the lonely house, it actually has a backpack where you can store stuff. And it has its own bed, so you don't even have to use your bedroom. So that's kind of cool. Alright. Let's harvest a couple of these things. And let's take stock. So, I think we've explored most of the basin. I think we've explored yeah, I think we've explored most of the basin. Let's pull up the map. Let's pull up the map. Yeah, so we're here right now. We've explored all this stuff. There's not really much else up here. We can get up here, and we can go around back to here from where we are. Grab our hatchet, that wouldn't be a terrible thing. We haven't really explored the rest of this. And we also have areas over here. And we also have beyond the cougar, which I think if we're going to do it, we would do it from here as a base. So if we're going to do that anyway, and explore this area here, then we may as well, from here, go back up to this hut and grab our hatchet. And because there's no wildlife up here, we can take all that meat. And then we'll be better off. So maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's do a few more of these. Tear them down. Got a lot of good torches out of that fire. A lot of good torches. So a lot of people find this part, you're just harvesting, you're pulling torches, your stuff boring, maybe a little bit. I find it, and actually I'm going to stop harvesting now. This is probably harvested enough. I find it kind of relaxing. Alright, let's drink and sleep. Do we think we can get by with just the beds with 14 degrees? Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, we should be due for another dose soon. I guess we should see how cold it is. Whether it's a free fire day, it is not. Alright. Is that little cabin? No, that's the cave entrance. Okay, well, let's go get our meat. And bring it up here. Then we can wait till it's maybe a little bit warmer.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
We can run a little because we can take a warm-up nap. And where was that fire? Around these stumps somewhere. There it is.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna be a little bit heavy. It's okay, we'll hustle back to our cave. I don't think we're gonna run into a wolf on the way. But if we do, we'll deal with him.
So cold.
Quite stinky, though. Alright, so we're gonna sleep until it's a little bit warmer. Head back into our nice warm cave. Alright. Warm here. Let's drop those. Let's eat that. Drink some water. I don't know. This is pretty sus. That I can cook. I feel good about that. This is also sus. I'm going to leave these here. And maybe I won't get food poisoning from them because of my cooking 5. Maybe I will, I'm not sure. But I'm just going to wait until an evening when I can be safer. Alright, so let's sleep a little bit longer. Watch, this is going to be a blizzard, yeah. Yep, definitely a blizzard. Okay, socked in a little. I feel like we have to take our... It's not telling me I'm hurting, but we have to take it. So we have, what is this? 16 left. We're overdue for one, I'm pretty sure. Let's just drink one. Okay, 15 left. Okay, we took it at midday. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna do here. Let's go outside and see how bad it is. Oh, it's very bad. I love how you can see the cave really clearly in the blizzard. That's pretty neat. But yeah, it's not great weather. Hang out here for a little bit longer. hope we're not socked in here too long, but if we are, I guess we'll survive. We've got food. Just wait till it stops. This place, I'm telling you. It's very hard to explore. There we go. Okay. Now it's evening. Okay, let's go. Now we're gonna take this meat with us.
I need to drop something.
Maybe we'll leave one here. No, I'll take it. We have canned food here if necessary. Alright, and we're gonna go around. Oh, really?
I'm gonna need some first aid. Soon.
Really? Alright, well that sucks. That was just... I've just kind of jumped and missed. Let's call it a slip and a fall. Alright, let's bandage this sucker up. Deal with the pain. I don't want to waste a tea on pain. Alright, so we'll go around to where we came in, and then we'll go back up the way we went, and we'll stop in that little cabin. I feel like we're getting to know our way around a little bit here. Getting to know our way around a little. We missed this. Didn't miss those. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is where we came in. This is how we headed up. So yeah, we'll just head back up here. Oh. Oh yeah, we did look through here, yeah. That's the other way through. Not really a way through. Yes, I remember now.
Can't feel my feet.
I remember now. And up here is the leap of faith, I guess, coming up. I wonder if we can do it when we're heavy. Sure hope so. I forgot about the leap of faith. Yeah, here it is. Alright, well, let's eat one of these. Try
So cold.
lighten our load a little.
Just
Alright, and let's do it. Yep. Made it. I don't know if that's as hard as it looks. It might be you can just walk over it. I don't know. But don't want to risk it. Alright, so yeah, this is where we came up way back when. Okay, I feel like we know this area better now, a lot better. So that's a big improvement. Still haven't found that house key. So, gonna have to look for that. This is awesome, though. That's awesome. I know we're cold, but it's like hard not to look at the scenery. through the tunnel. I forgot all about this stuff. This is so cool. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything along the niches in the walls. Oh, right, the truck. I don't even remember any of this stuff. It's been so long since we've been up here. Alright, I do believe we are coming up on that little house. And now we know what's under this bridge. Alright, coming up on the little house. Got the little music stinger going. Probably ptarmigans are back, but we're not going to bother with them. Just gonna head in here, grab our stuff, and keep going. Warm up, I guess, and keep going. Refuge cabin. Yeah, cured birch. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of stuff here. Take the hatchet. Got some water. Scrap metal. Nothing under here. Alright, but it's warm in here, so let's, what's the time? Oh, maybe we will take a ptarmigan if we can find one. Oh my god, there's a wolf up here.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, well, I got him, but he ran off with my arrow. Okay, I did not know wolves could come up here. He was probably attracted by the smell of my meat. So I'm gonna wait here, warm up. And then he's probably dead now. Oh, it's really nice out here. So, yep, he just died. Okay, let me see if I can find him. Here he is, right here. There's my arrow. And there's the wolf. Alright, he's got some meat on him, too. Okay, I think I'm gonna... I did not know wolves could get up here. I'd wonder how he got up here. Let's see, it's not a free fire day. Okay, I'm gonna let it fire anyway. And I'm gonna cook this guy up. Alright. Okay, well, we got everything off that wolf. Hopefully there's not another one up here. But we do have a torch just in case. Now it's late. And so we are going to spend the night in this little emergency cabin area here. But, yeah, now we have another wolf. So, that's not nothing. I thought maybe I'd find a ptarmigan. Ended up with a wolf, so we're going to put some wolf meat down. Keep one for tomorrow morning breakfast. And in here. Leave anything in here? Nope. Okay. Well, let's close the door to be all cozy warm.
I would drink almost anything about
Well,
now.
luckily we have a bunch of water. And there's more over here on the shelf. Yeah, we can leave some emergency food here. This can be our little emergency shelter cabin. Meantime, let's go to sleep. Alright, we managed to sleep for as long as we want because I guess our tired meter never gets full. So that is one benefit of intestinal parasites. I guess 138 days. Woohoo! Not bad at all. Okay, sounds like it's blizzardy again. No, just windy. Alright, so I think we're going to call that an episode. We're back in our little avalanche hut. And on our way to doing something new and different. If you like this episode, give us a like. If you got any comments or feedback, feel free to hit us up with those comments. And if you want to know what we do different, we'll do that next episode. And you can hit that subscribe button. YouTube will let you know when that happens. And you can come along for the ride. And we will see you there.